back to Taking Stock. Well, to take stock of the week that was and the week that will be, Ashwini Gujral joins us with his views on the technicals of the market. Ashwini, thanks much yet again. Well, this week we dithered at that 9930 mark ever so many times and couldn't cross it. But the way we have finished, what does next week hold for us?
Well, still sideways because 98.30, 99.30 has not broken. And in a sideways market, you can have days which look extremely positive, followed by days which look extremely negative. So, if we take some time here, it'll be better. 10,000 will be more sustainable. So odds are at some point we'll get there, whether it's next week or the week after that. That's tough to say. But overall, it looks like each time we get down to 98.30, it looks like a good buying zone.
Okay, Ashwini, trading ideas for us, individual stocks, or I don't know if the Nifty Bank will interest you.
See, on the Nifty Bank, today we made some sort of a low. So 24,050 to about 24,250, 300. This appears to be the range. If by some chance we open around this 24,050, 24,100, that'll be the best buying zone. But overall, you'd like to see whether Kotak, etc., can continue this week's upside. Bank Nifty still outperforming. So all sorts of decline should be used to get long on the Bank Nifty. As far as individual stocks are concerned, Maruti has started moving higher. Possibly numbers would be coming out. So out there you should have a target about 7,700. Sundaram Fastener is another one that's breaking out along with Motherson, etc. So out here we could see targets of 460. And Z Entertainment post yesterday's downside, today had a fairly strong close. That should be bought with a bought with a target of about 600.
Okay, Ashwini, it's time now that we took questions from our viewers. The first question we are getting is from Arvind. He's tweeting his question on Ashok Leyland to us. He says he bought the stock at 87 rupees, wants to know if he should hold it further or sell the stock, needs a longer term view on the stock.
See, if you are holding the stock while the bad news is there is no problem because, when the good news starts coming, that would be the time to get worried. Ashok Leyland 80 is a fairly strong support. My sense is it will not go there and it will probably move higher. At some point, good news will come in because if you are coming out with bad numbers, in some quarter, you will, the base effect will catch up, etc. So it should be held on declines. I would think 87 also will not come. But over a period of time, I wouldn't be surprised if you get 125, 130.
135. Okay, that's a big target ahead for Ashok Leyland there. So keep the faith. That's the advice. One more Twitter query, Ashwini. This one's from Tarang. And he is sending us a question on Bank of India. Now, he's got 2,400 shares. His buy price is 141. So he needs some advice on what to do with the BOI now.
Well, these banks, either you should be a borrower or a lender or the government to be interested in them. Today you see how Bajaj Finserv has moved, Bajaj Finance has moved. NBFCs, look at the results of, Canfin Home. These things, the resolution, etc., they'll take time, there'll be court cases, etc., etc. Probably post that, they should be good buys. But if you are willing to take the pain, then maybe hold on. Otherwise, there are n number of good financials which are out there. ICICI probably has bottomed today. So that's another good one. So if I were you, I would move into an ICICI Pru.
Okay. Yes, ICICI Pru has a dream run and I think the results are due next week. Well, here's a question on another stock that's had a very good run after its listing, PNB Housing. Arun Sheth wants to know about the stock which he bought at 1666 per share. Wants to know what he should do with it. 1 to 2 months holding period.
See, I don't think that's a great holding period for something which is working, which is kind of the leader of this bull market. What I would do is I would add strongly here and hope that this one gets up to 2,000. There's really no competition to housing finance. The borrowers are good, the money comes back, the demand is strong. I mean, almost any other kind of financial gets beaten hollow by housing finance. So he just needs to continue holding, maybe keep a 1400 type of stop, and I think he'll probably make more money here.
Well, I'm amazed that none of them have tweeted questions on Reliance, but your take for, say, the next 12 months?
See, the day it took out 1,050, 1,100, again, the uptrend started, and things are only getting better and more, businesses are getting added. The earnings power is clearly visible. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 12 months you get fairly close to 1,800 to 2,000. So even now it's a fairly decent buy.
All right, Ashwini, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us and staying with us through the week and through taking stock. We'll be back next week with more advice from Ashwini and a bunch of big results that are due. Let's see where they take the index beyond 10,000 or up to it.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we will see you with the markets bright and early Monday morning.